Well, hello, and welcome. It is Friday, I think. Well, Friday for you guys. Putting this up on Friday morning. Yes. Oh my gosh. I started planning ahead of time, and I'm all confused. So this is Jolene with the Jewel Design, and I am busy. Finally got myself in my studio. I am recording. I am designing. I am crafting. I am just going since last week was definitely quiet. It's been a sort of slow start to this week, but I'm ramping it up so that I can get into this, finish this week strong, and get into next week. And because truthfully, next week is the last week of July. Oh my gosh. So, and with that said, this is definitely a winter Christmas, video. I just don't have it together to do the Merry Monday thing, so sorry. But hey, we do what we do. So it is the 21st, I guess for you guys, of July. And we have literally 10 more days left in July on my Christmas in July digital sale. So what I thought I would do is, yes, I've created a brand new winter kit, snowy winter kit that we started this month. We're going to work on it some more today because I think it's going to be my December daily again. It's been about 3 years, I guess, when I first started, since I've done a blue December daily. I've done vintage. I've done red and green. So we're getting back to the blue this year for me. And I wanted to show you some of these kits in action. Since I did find my Christmas box, it has bits and pieces of all my kits, but really nothing all intact. So I figured, well, I might as well show you finished product instead of, a page here and there, because sometimes seeing it in action is so much prettier, right? So don't even know where to start. So we'll just start from the top down. I have things from little kits that are just like the Charles Dickens journal card set. Last year, the year before, my mom made this cute little folio. She used both my Christmas at Your Door, I think some Christmas Joy, and the Charles Dickens inspired cards, and made me this lovely folio, right? So she used papers and pages for myself and my porch prints, stuck things inside, but these cards are the main focus, and they are what was in the kit. So she's got other things in here, but you can see how a large journal card can be used in many ways. So she turned them into pockets for me. She probably did this on camera. Laurette Chandler over at Vintage Paper Girl, or Laurette Chandler on YouTube here. And so, yeah, I think she used parts of, this could be Dreams, etc. This could be my porch prints. There are all kinds of things that she blended in with my kit, which is awesome. She used Christmas Joy. She used Vintage Christmas. She used all of them. She did, she's a number of kits in here for me, of all my red and green stuff, and then other ladies mixed in, which is awesome. So this one unties, and I think it has another pocket back there. So I don't want to spend too much time pulling it apart, but you get to see what, technically, my large journal cards, I'm off camera, aren't I? There we go. What some of my large journal cards that I did that were inspired, of course, had the ability to do, right? So she flipped things out, put things inside. Isn't that just great? Okay, so there's a couple different things used in one, but it gives you a feel for the Charles Dickens journal card set. Okay, so that's up and running. And then she used the book page backing that I have. I have a book page, or a book cover page that I want to say it's Christmas at Your Door, because I did that and the poinsettias together. Personally, like, I made a silly little thing on my own. I don't think I ever covered mine, though. I never did. Yeah, see, I took the same cover. See, here's the cover page. It's one page, right? And I just threw a bunch of pages in here so that I could, oh, yeah, see, there's the poinsettias. I thought I was going to make that a cover, but I didn't realize it was not thick enough to make a journal cover out of. One of the first things I ever made. What can I say? But I just made a cute little writing journal. It'll be just something that I play with ever so often. But there's that. That is Christmas at Your Door. Go to something newer. This was Dashing Through Winter, which was definitely last year. I did it the last minute into October, I think I made it, and try to put this together in, by November, or December, or I don't know. I had my things all mixed up. But anyway, I was working on this through Christmas. I think I was working on this through Christmas. I got it out October, November, and it is a cute little kit. And I made myself a cute little folio with a little sewn-in journal with the pages. I just did some fun papers, attached it via string, and, you know, made cute little pockets and goodies and things, oh my, tucked in. We were doing a lot of tall, skinny journals at the time, so we did, you know, the flip-flop ordeal, so I just used papers and made myself the tiniest, cutest little thing. Wasn't sure if this was going to go up for sale. I was just like, I got it done sort of late, so I just left it be. But this is super cute. It is Dashing Through Winter. It is a mini journal set. I don't think it's a full set. There's a lot in it. There's corners and tags and stuff. Oh my. Don't get me wrong. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. It has red and green. It has blue and winter. So it can be seen as Christmas. It can be seen as winter. If you're not big into the more Christmassy thing, but you know, it's carriage rides and things like that. So I did sort of a flip-flop concept journal with it, you know, and put all the extra pieces in here. So here's all the things that definitely come. Isn't he just adorable? Here's all the things that come in this Dashing Through kit, and I did an odd trifold flip-flop, you know, ordeal with it. And the girls are absolutely gorgeous. So there's that. So it's Dashing Through Winter. Then we have the Vintage Christmas, which was a big deal. Definitely last year. I definitely made that in September, and me and Mom did a side-by-side guest video on that, and she was using the Shabby Winter, which I have no pink though. That I don't have. I have no idea what my I think my Shabby Pink stuff is intact, but I haven't used it on anything. So I guess I could pull that out. You guys could look at it. But if you like Shabby and you like pink, I have Shabby Christmas at home. I have Shabby Winter. I have two different, I have two, I think, Shabby Winter 1 and 2. So you guys have that to look into. Hold on, sorry for the reach. I was just trying to see if I can even find the Shabby Winter at all. Nope, that's sewing. I mean, I have the whole kit. I just don't know what I did with it. I think I finally tucked it away. Nope, there it is. Maybe, yeah, some of it. Yeah, so there's pink Shabby Winter. See, so here's pieces of it. Sorry, that's not it. Pink Shabby Winter. These are some of my bad printouts. That's why. Oh, that's what I have. I have a lot of mishaps. I have mishaps. Oh, a lot of it. Ink was low or issues, but there's pink Shabby Christmas, pink Shabby Winter, and then the secondary ordeal. So anyway, look for the pink Shabby stuff. It's also in the on sale category. Has all the winter, all the Christmas. There's blue, there's pink, there's vintage, there's Christmas. So we have all that. But I wanted to show you guys in-house what some of this looked like. These were the horizontal pages to the Vintage Christmas. Vintage Christmas greetings, because there was a bunch of greeting cards that got me started, and I made my December daily out of it, put it on a hardback, inside a hardback book. I took the inside out and sewed in, as you can see, 2 signatures, you can see it, covered it with fabric, so that, you know, whatever, I think it was a white background, but I didn't want to see all the white, and went ahead and made my December daily. And we have tucks, we have everything. So I could, this was a flip up, you know, I could design it, digitalize it all I wanted. I did a lot of pages. I had a lot of journal pages. You have 2 or 3 different journal papers to work with and some blanks. So I went ahead and went through it. Try to see if we can find some prettier pages here. Oh my gosh, I did a lot of print work on here that is definitely digital just for writing. There we go. So collage pages of greeting cards. There was 2 pages of that. You can see some of the ephemera. It was just a big old, you know, notes and stuff. File folders. There's your poinsettia writing. My daughter. So let's try to find the actually pretty pages. There are pretty pages. It really was meant. I needed a December daily. It's very writing based. Doesn't mean there wasn't papers. The corners. Man. Yeah, I went crazy on the printing where I had way more pages. Like that page is emptied. I didn't even realize it. But I did 2 signatures. So there's another one. So it's pages like this, I did a gorgeous flip-flop journal with it. There are vertical pages to this one. So I did a lot of that. So this was a really good December daily. This one is great if you like Christmas and you really want plenty of writing space. You have 3 or 4 line journal pages to work with, and away you go. Like, you just have all the room in the world. I just kept creating new pages, and this is empty. Now these ones that I have things on top were just base pages. They're just a cream without the writing. So you could do that. There's another digital page, right? So you have to look on my paper. I will link the finish up of the vertical flip-flop journal that has the very similar pages. But there's that. So there's Vintage Christmas Greetings. I think in here has some of my Cozy Winter. That's the only reason I pulled it out. I was playing, having a whole bunch of fun in winter, and made myself this cute little flip-flop. And I did. I used a lot of my Cozy Winter kit on this one. This was a lot of fun. I wanted a gorgeous teal and cranberry coloring. And I had to, you know, create out a kit, which I found almost that whole kit. So I am stoked to maybe create one of those this year. Maybe I will actually create the Cozy Winter kit come October. That'll be one of my other projects. I think here I used some of the pages. I did use clusters and collages of that kit. So I was trying to create things to use. I have no clue this will come out. I'm spending my whole thing doing this, aren't I? Well, this is what it is. It's all about signatures. Yeah, this was just easy pieces of paper that I found. There is this, like, a huge journal card. That's actually my first kit. That may be in the first Snowy Winter kit. What else do we have in here? I think that's about it. But yeah, I made myself a cute little pocket notebook here with that signature in the middle and clusters of pages and pieces from, you know, that ordeal. So that was sort of fun. I'm like, why not? But I'll show you my Snowy Winter kit. I think 1 and 2 are shown in my journal, in my first December daily that I ever made. Like I said, I'm very much a winter girl. I love blue. I love snow. I love snowmen. Yet I'm in California. Haha, we don't do snow. I can't say that. I would say we don't do snow, and yet all this past winter, up through March, well, April we kept raining, but up through March we were getting cold enough. We were getting snow low into the hillsides of my town, and we were getting snow. We were getting hail and snow everywhere. So here we go. Last one, I promise. This was my first Snowy Winter. It's huge. It is one big journal, one big signature. I don't know what made me think to do that. I don't think I realized what I was doing. That's okay. I sewed it into a piece of cardboard, and then did a fabric cover, almost like a slip cover over it, because, you know, I was new at the time. Decorated that. You just slip it in so I can stuff stuff into it. This was 2020. Made with the Snowy Winter Volume 2 kit. Okay, so Snowy 1 is probably in here in pieces. I probably grabbed elements of it, but Snowy Winter 2 is what I'm technically throwing off here. Woohoo! Let's see if we can find the pages. The pages are decorated, as you can see. I want to say this is from the first one, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to tell if I can tell the difference between 1 and 2. I think the majority was 2, because as when I started adding in the more of the deer and elk, which, you know, is definitely obvious, you know. But I want to see parts of that as first one. They start to blend in. 1 and 2 are pretty similar in their own right, but different also at the same time. I think like the twinkle lights and cocoa and stuff, that was definitely inspired by the first one. This big dark page was definitely the big thing for the second one. So you can see that I just went and went and went and went and went. I don't know if I printed them twice. I don't know if I printed them multiple times. Beats me. No clue. I think, again, I had this journal page in the back. Created for you guys 1 or 2 of them, and I just repeated it and put stuff on the back side. So here you go. That is the big thing. I was my trial and tribulation. Nothing worked the way it was supposed to. Tried different things, but this was the goal. This was what started out the whole thing. And a little dark, but it was just a single page for fun. But we have corners and clips. So I want to say 1 and 2 are definitely blended in here. So if you love blue, you like wildlife, you like sort of wintry, 1, 2, and 3 are gorgeous kits of snowmen, deer, birds, you know, trees. It definitely, you know, I was just trying to have fun with it. That's all you can do, right? Oh yeah, I was just saying 4 days till Christmas. I got pretty crafty. I was getting to a point where I was sort of running out of things to do. I was like, this was the first year, and 2020, so this was definitely to December of 2020. So this was the first year, and we were in COVID. So that made things fun. Created Christmas dinner, unexpected game night. Yeah, you know, I've got little gadgets and goodies and what we did. So I had a lot of fun with it. You know, scrap papers in the back, making a card of any sort if I wanted to, tucks and whatnot. So this was a lot of fun trying to find ways, new ways to, you know, do stuff. My vellum started coming into play, right? And just, I found another kit that was really cute with it. Papers, more tucks of things that were just part of it. So there you go. So that shows you volume 2. It goes really well actually with the volume 3. I can't say enough about that. So here we are. We're going back. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I have the pages. I don't know if we're going to go 1 or 2. But all right, so let's get into it. So here's volume 3. Here's Snowy Winter volume 3. We're continuing on. We worked on this lovely page a while back. 1 or 2 weeks ago, we took the large double pocket tag and actually turned it into a flip out journaling space with a tuck and little washi band so we could put stuff in there. And you can fold it however you see fit, but I put the journal page behind it. And right now, this is what I have going as a potential layout. I don't have all of it yet together, but I wanted to show you, we're talking about December Daily, and realized I had no numbers. Now, I did put a blue ornate number set in, let's see, in season 1 or 2. I think in season 2. Let's see, did I use them? Yeah, so we do have these, and they're not separate though. They are part of kit 2, I think. They're part of the ephemera. They are in here. I am a little far back. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Sorry. Yeah, in Snowy Winter 2, I believe you have a set of numbers to play with. Big ones and little ones, I think. Oh, I think. But, you know, they were sort of a butt to cut. I either circled them or I cut them close, depending how much space I had. I tried to leave the rounds, but if they were in the way, then I cut around them. Not my favorite ones. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad when I create these things for you guys and go, what was I thinking? Yeah, I had some trials and tribulations with all of this one, but it's mine. That's the whole point. Okay, so there is a set, but they're part of something. They're not separate. So I decided it does match the third kit, but they are sold separately. So if you love the birds and the snows and the elk and the owls, but maybe you want a whole kit, you have your own fun blue stuff, you have a set of numbers. So we go 1 through 31 plus some light ones and dark just coins. Now I print all of mine on label paper. Makes it really easy to stick them down on any layers when you're working with them. Then your third page is some washies and the smaller circles. So these are perfect inside the 1 inch. You print this as fit to print, because I made them just a smidge bigger. So when you go fit to print, they should just sit in that corner. So you can probably cut off the silver, or it'll be just outside the silver. Then get your favorite silver, hickory, whatever, or make them more vintage and distress them with photo. So these are the 1 inch and these are the 1.5 inch punches. So if you have them, they fit nicely, fit to print, and away you go. So I will probably be using these, but you never know. We may have days where there's not much going on, or it's a big day like her birthday and Christmas, and I may want the bigger numbers. So these are for sale also separately, ready to go. Snowy Winter 3 or Winter word coin labels. I don't know. I'll put it down below, of course, the direct link to these guys. But these are all on sale. They're all 15% off right now. Everything winter, Christmas, vintage, pink shabby. If it's Christmas or winter based, it is up for sale. So, just want to let you know. That's where we're at right now with stuff. Oh, God. As I was just mentioning, I was doing a reveal, and I was on it for Sunday's video, which you guys haven't seen yet, and this is starting to bug me. This black and white is starting to actually get to me. And I'm noticing I'm having a hard time with the coloring, so I'm starting to wonder if that's the reason, right? And every time I move I notice the more and more that I'm moving, I'm going to tighten things up. Hold on one sec. I'm like, I don't know what's the deal, but this seems to be moving more and more. I talk with my hands a lot, so it doesn't help. Okay, we're going to back up a little bit so you can see what I'm up to. There we go. Looks like okay? Yeah, no, it's very wiggly. I'm sorry. We're back to that again. But it is Thursday morning. I'm up. I got out the door. I make sure I'm out here, as I talked earlier this week, or last week, or whatever I talked last. God, I don't know. Today's Friday, so Wednesday's video? When you do it ahead of time, you forget what you're doing. I think on Wednesday's video, I was mentioning how, you know, I was freaking out because Thursday and Friday are supposed to be hot. Like, it's supposed to be 87 today. It's supposed to be 93 tomorrow. 87 again on Saturday, and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. I mean, it's warm for us. We only get a few days. It's not too bad. It was gorgeous this morning. It was cold and foggy. I'm like, yay, my house is down to 63, 64. We might survive. Yeah, so, okay, so, and the other thing is I did find, like I said, I found more than I expected. I might be able to have, like, but here's the start of my supplies, right, for this December daily. Here's a start. All my favorites, anything Snowflake and blue. So I have it out to get, as we're working on pages. I even have this blue ink blotted page washi that might be real fun to use. So I've got that. I have piles beside me, guys. You have no clue. I am working on so many things right now. I'm working on this only because I want to remind you guys that the stuff's up for sale. Otherwise, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd be like, we'll get back to it in a month or so, when I really need to start working on my December daily, so that I'm ready to go for December 1st, because things get busy. I know I'm going to start digitally creating. Next is autumn. I'm actually going to start, hopefully. I don't know, I've done so many autumn, I don't know what to do. I think I need to get back to critters. I think I need to get back to, like, farms and apples, and I think the next one I'm going to do a little bit more like an apple farm type thing. Try not to get too red and green with it, but reds and oranges and browns and the little hints of green left over, so we're sort of late summer, early fall feel. So I'm hoping that's going to be my next one. But I'm going to try to find some new things to do. I did a lot of floral and pumpkins last year, so I'm trying to see if I can find new things to do this year. So I thought we'd get started on the signature of this journal, so that I know what pages to work on and what's left, so I can decide what things I want to decorate. So I started thinking about it, and I think he's going to be my inside front cover. I can't help it. And I have no clue what we're doing for a cover yet, right? No idea. And that's okay. We're going to work on the inside, get that sort of situated, and then with inspiration, I can work on my outer cover. I don't know what my kids are doing. Good Lord. This year, I decided to start the word number 1 for December 1st a little farther into the book. I'm going to give myself 2 to 3 pages of writing space to document our Thanksgiving traditions. Our Thanksgiving weekend is the beginning of our Christmas winter preparation. So we enjoy Thursday, we enjoy Thanksgiving, and then I literally after dinner pull everything apart, start making piles, get all of fall onto the table into one area, so that by Friday morning I can start pulling out all the winter and all the Christmas, put all the fall away. Like we go get a Christmas tree, all of that, but we document all that. I document the tree hunting. I document how things are being laid out for design, who gets to do what we did that weekend, right? Lights, how everything went. Because I never know from year to year, and I go back to my December daily to look at it and go, what did we do last year? So I figured I'd give myself 3 days of things. Like I'll make a Thanksgiving little header and some photos, and I would be able to document those Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those 3 days, and into the first week, I guess, of December-ish, right off the bat without having to eat up my, 30, 31 days of December. So, so I can either start my December 1st right here, right? I can put a piece of paper and write my December 1st, because usually by then I'm pooped. And then I can work my way through. So I have one back to back. I've got that. We have that. I'm trying, and it's not perfect. So I'm sort of trying to start figuring out where I want to put things. I know I want this in the back. Snowflakes are winter's butterflies as we get to the end of December. I'm wondering if I want to make this sort of Christmassy or Christmas Eve. Maybe like any kind of Santa, well, not Santa wishes. I shouldn't say a Santa list, because the girls don't make letters anymore. So I'm thinking like sort of documenting Christmas Eve, maybe here. So I'm thinking this is going to be towards the back. These are going to be towards the back of the book. So we need to fill in between. And that was like super exciting, but until I can figure out where to put pages, I really don't know what else to do. So we know 1, 2, 3, so I need to break that up. And I'm trying to vary it too, to where I go from like vector pages to more winter pages, or a little bit more. They're still watercolor, they're still gorgeous illustrations, but some are more vector and some are more watercolor illustrations and photos. So I'm trying to vary it. So if that was vector, then this would definitely be vector, meaning a flat image. There's still details, there's still dimension within a vector, but you can sort of tell it's more shapes. It's more shapes, shadows, silhouettes, than dimension like this where you see color and shading. So there's that. So where did I go? I don't know. And if I can figure it along the way, I'd make my notes, because I'm not going to remember in a few months why I did what. Of course, every page you add to the front, you're adding to the back. So at some point, I might have to debate on this and be like, okay, well, I flip it like this, and this is Christmas. So I have to start doing it. Now, I did make myself easily 30-something pages, 36-page writing pages, plus whatever's on this side. So it will be a good book. Last year, I divided it into two sections for that. I sort of did 12 pages and 16, 18, what is it, 32? So 22. So I did divide it into a small section and then a thicker section, knowing there was a lot more being, Now, right now, too, I'm deciding, when I'm doing this, do I want pretty here, right on the left, which I'm left-handed, so it sort of works. But you don't always want to do all your writing that way. So maybe we do this one inside, which means sometimes they are back-to-back, but that's when you get to put pockets and fun flips on the pages that, like, oh, look, I have another writing page. I did have days where we were blah last year, so I did, as you saw, I put some of my favorite. I don't have a middle yet. Why do I make that my middle? I decide. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I'll make him my middle, just because. Why not, right? I'll make him my middle. I don't. That's the thing I gotta look. I don't know if I have any pages left over. Any snowflake. I might have some snowflake pages to put in here from last year. So we won't. Of course, this is not perfection in any way. But if that's middle, let's see, where are we at? That's not middle. But if I wanted that Christmas, which is still back here, yeah, I don't know. I can't really leave it that way, can I? Okay, I don't know. All right, let's go this way. We know this is middle. Isn't this fun trying to figure it out? And I don't know if I want perfection here because, like I'm going to want to add. Well, I don't need to. That's the thing, is I really don't need to add any more paper to this because I am well past, like I said, I think I have 32 or 34 of these papers to write on, to document whatever we've got going. I love this owl. This owl is so adorable. I could make that my middle too. Middle, that could also work. Let's see something here. I also want to see what's I mean, they're not side by side, so let's do this. Let's break up this one. We've got left, right. That was the other thing I was trying to figure out when I made so many pages before. I was trying to figure out left and right on where to put things. And we can, let me find out. I go to do this and everything's printed. And you can fold it either way. I mean, there's going to be a point where you can decide. Sort of cute. Just debating on putting, I don't know if I want to put more. I pretty much need a writing space, probably every other, every left or right, for sure, but that's sort of cute. Snowy, as long as it sort of still ends up near the back. My only worry is that my favorite snow page is not in the back. I really wanted it near the end as we're getting closer to, like, New Year's, I feel like. I don't know why. I sort of want that towards the back, so we'll see if that changes everything else. Oh my gosh! It's definitely thick. You saw me do that with the first one. The first one was very thick. I sort of was like, why did I do that? This one is going to be great if I find a spot where I need to fill it. And then we have that. So depending where we want to give ourselves some break in the mesh. Well, thank you for following along and watching. I know it's not super exciting, but I did definitely want to remind you guys that we are, okay, so that's November, possibly so that did change my first. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. I gotta be careful about that. Maybe on the other side of that one. What I don't want to do, for sure, there we go. I definitely like this idea as my December 1st. Even if it's just, welcome to the month, you know, maybe the date's up here, and I put a piece of paper here that I can flip up or down so you can still see the back of it. I still want this as my December 1st, so let's make sure, you know, December welcome page. So we'll make that, not pages, page, so I don't forget that. So if I start rearranging other things, I know what I'm doing. So that's my December 1st welcome page. If there's notes, I can go to the back side. Something big going on. I don't even remember what November is. Like, I know Thanksgiving is, if Monday is the 25th for December, I don't know. Is it early? It can't be that early. So maybe it's late this year. Thanksgiving might be really late this year. Oh, God. I don't know. So anyway, either December 1st is going to be right behind the Thanksgiving weekend, or it's going to be like a week away. So either way, I may or may not have anything to jibber jabber about. So we got this and that page, so I can break that up if I wanted. That's back to back. Start looking to see. We did pretty good. And then we go back to back again. Just looking to see. We have a lot of back to back moments. Yeah, we do. Which sort of, as we get to the middle of the book, I go, okay, you know. And no matter what I do, I've got a back to back. So I was like, I'm doing back to back no matter what I do, because there is a lot going on. So maybe to break that up. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm doing this, and then I might regret that. I may have to put them in a different spot. Let's see. So, so we have back to back after the second and third, potentially. Nothing there, maybe. Fourth and fifth. Sixth. Where does the seventh land? Well, it's seventh with my daughters. This could be fun to decorate for my daughter's birthday. Let's see if this holds out, right? This is what I do. This is how you know, this is B-Day, right? All right, so we have the potential of that, which is super cute. I like that it is their 7th. Don't know yet. There's 8th and 9th. There's the 10th, 11th. Is this one upside down? Oh, I can flip that one around, can I? There we go. So I lose track. Thank God I make marks, right? All right, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 is not bad. That's not quite middle, but we're close. Then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here we go. This is the big one. 21. Not quite. 21. That would be day 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. All right, so literally 31. So I didn't, because of those 3 pages, I literally ended up with, I could make this longer, but New Year's Day is right here. Or New Year's Eve is right there. So I can tell you right now, that I didn't quite end up as back as far as I want. But if I do it one more back, it definitely messes up other things. So December 1st. Well, yeah, it is what it is. That's a lot back. Like, I could change it to where a little bit. I think this makes it worse. I think that just makes it even. Trying to think of which way to do this. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that misses with that. But that was 31. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Yeah, it's still, like, it's right after Christmas. So, no, that doesn't work either. Okay, we'll put it back to where it was, I guess. December 1st. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so I didn't like that. Where is it? There it is. So I want to go the other way with it. Like, I need to go the other way with it, but yeah, I can't go any farther than that. So, alright. Let's try this again. Jeez. So there's your first. That's your second and third. Oh, you guys love this. Aren't you having so much fun? 4th and 5th. 6th. Still 7th. I'm okay with that. Okay, yeah, 7. So, but the only other bummer part is our Christmas. I was sort of hoping that was going to be closer to because Christmas is on a Monday. So if I want this one closer to the back, What does it mess with? Yeah, to go farther to the back, I have to mess with the front. Let's see, where does I have to put it? So 31st, 30th, 29, 28, 27, 26. So if I want it as the 25th, 24th and 25th, 26th, where do I go? And I can't turn around the other way. So yeah, that, if I wanted a Christmas thing, that means I can't use up any more pages. That is 25. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. No, it still lays there. So 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. That becomes 8 though. 8, and that becomes 7. Well, Well, no, it's not bad. I can document it here and then put photos here with it. It's not, photos on next page maybe. I have usually like the food we did, so I can document, put some stuff here. But if I have a really cute picture of her, like I did last year, I can put pictures on this page. So if that's 7, that's 6, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then there's my 3 pages. Okay, think we're getting there, guys. If I don't put anything else in here, it's perfect. It's beautiful. I do nothing else. We've got, this can be, December 25th. And that lets me know, that I want to put maybe our Christmas wishes in here for the new year. And, I don't know, these don't really have a whole lot to do, but I can put some more journal cards in here, because I can still put I have a journal card here, writing here, little things here, decorative on the bottom. So yeah, I think I can make the 25th work. I like a fun day to document things like that. If, Christmas Eve can start here, I can write some Christmas notes here and then finish on here. So we have the potential here. And then, Xmas Eve, of course, goes on that page. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are figuring out. This is what I do. This is when I have these pages. When I don't have a lot going on, of course, and you're not very specific on your December daily dates, you put all the things you want in here and go with the flow, right? If you got a really big journal in here, you've got a lot going on, you just add a bunch of pages in here, papers, things to write on, and you put photos and quick little notes on whatever page comes up that works for you. I'm a little bit more anal retentive. I like knowing I have things to document on. I've recorded progress on, I worked in my studio all day, and this is what I created. I can look back and go, oh, that's when I designed that. When did I do Valentine's? When did I start whatever? So it is all of December. It is documented for me, however, and with the family things to go with it. So there's that. All my goodies are cut out. I'm all ready to go. I have plenty of pages still to decorate, to put any kind of notes that I want. Anything extra that happens, I have pages to decorate whenever I want. As I go along, we'll make a few pages for sure that I'm going to want to have, some fun things on, have it prepped and ready to write on. Others, we're going to, as I go along in December, I'll have to tag you along as we hit a day and go, oh, I want to document that. I'm going to put a cute thing in there. Because I never know. I've done that where I've done all the decorating and then went, well, I have nothing to put in there, Oh, no. But we definitely want to have the opportunity. And I mean, maybe nothing went on that day, and I put my favorite greeting card in there. It does happen. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. My little December daily is now finally organized. I am ready to go. I have my notes for my big days, my daughter's birthday, Christmas, December 1st, and our Thanksgiving traditions that start the season for us are all ready to go. They're all in here. All my goodies are cut out. So as I get into, let's say, October, we will come back to this and we'll start working on pages as I see fit, or I get ideas, I get the bug going. I will let you know. So October and November we'll work on this in the cozy winter kit, for sure. But as a reminder, this was definitely a reminder that I do have things on sale right now. 15% off all my digitals that are coming to Christmas and winter. Please jump on it. Please grab it. Because I do not know when the next sale will be and what there may be for sale. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, all its glory. What can be done with it, right? More winter, more fun, more digital ordeals, in all its glory. And if you like winter, please go grab it. If you like vintage and Christmas and greetings, then there's that. So on and so forth. Plenty to choose from. All on sale as a little on sale category in my Etsy shop. The link is down below, where you can just click on all of it in one fell swoop. There are a few featured items also, so to remind you right off the bat that, yep, they are up for sale, but only through the 31st of July. Then Christmas in July goes away, and we start into autumn. So love you all. Thank you very much for tagging along. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.